Hey guys, how's it going? I'm in my garden and I'm here to show you this little cat toy. This cat is called a maneki-neko. It's a traditional Japanese cat statue. Well, mine's a soft toy, but usually they're statues. And in Japan, they have them in every shop window because they bring good luck and good fortune to shops. And today we're going to make one out of clay, and I'm going to show you how in the garage studio. Okay, I've got my clay here and I'm ready to make my maneki-neko, or my lucky cat. So I'm using white clay this time. In my last video I used brown clay. But I'm using this smooth white clay so that when I make the details of my cat face, you can see them all really well and it looks very cute and smooth. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is make a pinch pot. And if you do clay classes normally at Aeon Academy, then you're probably going to be rolling your eyes and saying, I already know how to do this. But I'm going to show you anyway. First thing I'm doing is rolling a ball. Oh, I need my board. Here we go. Rolling a ball. And then when I've got my nice ball, I'm going to take my thumb and stick it in there like I'm about to peel a mandarin. And next, the best part. I get my duck face hand, whack, 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 and I'm going to quack pinch all the way around the edge and make it bigger and bigger like a little hole. And if I get really excited, I'm going to use both of my duck hands. There we go. So now I've pinched this pinch pot until its thickness is about the same thickness as my pinky finger, and I reckon that's pretty good. So now I'm going to make another one. Haha, how exciting. Now I have two pots and I'm going to join them together. I'm going to join them together to make an egg of beauty. Oh, beauteous egg. And then I can use my famous smudging tool smudge over the line. And this egg is actually not going to end up being an egg. It's going to be the body of my cat. And here I'm just smoothing over all the marks that I made when I was joining this thing together. Now I'm going to roll it on the table because I think that's going to give it a nice shape. And if there's any of these little markings that I need to get rid of but I can't quite smooth over, I'm just going to put a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of clay inside the hole. There we go, I think that's pretty good. This, once I put it down on the table like this, is the cute, fat little body of our lucky cat. Okay, it's time for the head. Another pinch pot. This one's going to be a little bit smaller, but not that much smaller because they've got big cartoon style heads. When I'm pinching, I don't want my edge to get really thin and my bottom here of my pinch pot to be really thick still. So I'm going to make sure that I pinch at the bottom here so that it's all even all the way around. Before I join it on, I need to make a hole in the top of my egg because the air inside the head, I want it to be connected with the air inside the body so that it can all flow together, and then eventually I'm going to put a hole in the bottom too so it can all flow out in the kiln. There we go, that seems pretty good. And my favourite smudging tool. There we go, that's all smudged, but it's got a very hairy neck now. So I'm going to blend in all of these marks. Okay, so next we're going to do some legs. And if we look back at pictures of my cat Scully and pictures of Lucky Cats, then you can see that their legs actually are mostly up next to their body, and they have this big curve of leg here and then just a little paw that sticks out in front. So the first thing I'm going to do is mark where my little cat drumstick starts. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to make some little paws. And for that, all I need is some super short little sausages. But I need them to be the same length. So I think these balls of clay are pretty much the same size. I'm going to roll them into some sausages. I've curved the end over here because I think it's cute when a paw goes a little bit curly at the end. And on the other side, I'm making this little flat bit which fits into the side of the body here. So it'll join really well. There we go, two mirror image paws. They match. Okay, time to join them on there. Do a little bit of water. Just there. And then when I put this on, I'm going to just wriggle it on so it really sticks on. Kind of smudge it on there a little bit. And then use my smudging tool to really join it on super well. And the other one, bit of water on there. Okay, now I just have to have a look and see if I like what I've done. And I think that I want these bits of leg to be just a little bit chubbier. I want a bit more clay in here. So I'm going to just get little bits of clay like this. Make sure I definitely put them on with water because I don't want there to be any air stuck between the body and this bit of clay. And I'm going to stick it on there just to make the legs stick out a bit more. There we go, I think that looks better. Now I'll do the other side. There we go. Okay, so these are kind of just like sausage feet at the moment. And I want them to be a little bit more shaped. So I'm just going to spend some time carving out my little paw toes. And the detail in the side of the leg here. See my little toes there? And I want them all to be nice and round. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make the two arms, and this one's going to go up like this. It's going to be the little waving paw, and this one's going to be wrapping around like this. So I'll get some clay and leg those. And I'm going to make those the same way that I made the little legs. Two sausages, but they're going to be a little bit longer because this one has to go all the way up here and this one has to wrap around, so longer than the little legs. There we go. I don't want too skinny an arm because I want it to match this and I don't want it to be too floppy. And I'll roll the other sausage out too. I'm just making the bit where it joins onto the body a little bit wider so it can stick on better. There's more surface here to stick onto here. And always remember my water. And because this is like a little fragile skinny bit out to the side, I'm actually going to put a little bit of water here and just stick it onto the side of the head, because this is going to be much stronger in this triangle shape than just a big noodle sticking off the side there. Okay, and because my smudging made a kind of a hole here in the armpit, I'm actually going to make what's called a reinforcement coil, which is like a tiny skinny little sausage that I'm going to wrap around here to fill in the gap that I just made. So I'm going to leave that one like that and put the other arm on, and then I think I'm going to make the camera even more zoomed in and we can start doing all the details of the cat's little hands and its face. This arm's going to go down here. And most lucky cats actually hold a coin in their hand, but I think for mine I'm going to do something a bit different, and it's going to hold a fish because my cat loves to eat little fishes like anchovies. And I'm not sticking on the very end because I'm actually going to tuck a fish under there after I've made the fish. And then this part I'm just smudging on like this. There we go, and then the last thing I'm going to make before we zoom in even further is going to be the ears. So I'll make those ones and then I'll show you how to do the face and the little fish that I'm going to make. So sometimes you see people making cat ears, just like flat triangles, and that looks okay, but I actually think that the triangles I'm going to make, I'm going to curve them in a little bit so the ear has some space inside. So all I did was I got my triangle and then I curved it in a little bit to make it a little bit more realistic. Now I need another one. Okay, so that's the main bits of my cat. Now I'm going to go all the way around and just smooth out all of these little liney bits. Now it's time to do some detail on this little cat. And you can see in the background, here's the pot that I made in the other video. Pretty good. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do now is make a little nose, I think. So, cat noses are like tiny, cute little triangles. So here I'm just pinching with my fingers a little triangle shape to be the nose. And now, cats' mouths come down from their nose. And I think I'm actually going to build these up. And when you're making stuff out of clay, particularly the detailed parts, what you need to think about is you need to think about carving things in and also building things out. So these bits I'm going to be building out. Using a little bit of clay to make them stick out a little bit more. There we go, I think that's pretty cute, and I'm going to give him or her, I guess mine's a her because mine's based on Scully. I'm going to give her a little chin. Ta-da! So cute. Now, next are the eyes. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do open eyes or shut eyes. But I'm going to sketch in some open eyes first. And as well as sketching them in, what I'm actually going to do is make some little eye sockets, some little spaces to actually add in eyes. Okay, so this looks like a crazy eyebrow right now, but I'm going to blend in the top, and that's going to make it look nice and natural. Okay, so next I think that this paw and this paw both need some detail. And then here are going to be little toes. And now this one also needs some detail. Oh, but before I do that, I'm going to make a little fish to hold out of this bit of clay here. So, to make my fish, I'm going to just flatten it with my hand to make it like a pancake. Like that. And I'm just going to draw my fish shape on here and then cut it out. So here's my fish. It's a bit messy still, so what I need to do is wet my finger in my water and just go over all of the corners to make them nice and smooth. So I'm going to do that just here. The fish is looking pretty cute. But before I stick it on, I'm going to give it some little scale details because I think that'll look really good. I'm going to put a line in here. That's where the head of the fish goes. And then this fish is about to get eaten by this cat, so it's going to be frowning. There we go, little fishy. And I'm going to put water on the back of my fish, like that, and stick him underneath the cat's little paw. There we go, holding a little fish. And now we can do the paw details. There we go, cute. Okay, so my cat is almost finished. There's one more big thing that I need to add on, which is the tail. You know what else I might add? I might add a little collar as well. Okay, for my tail, I'm going to need a long sausage. And I think I'm going to make this sausage the thickness of my pinky. And I think I'm going to curl it up into a little spiral. There we go. That's how the tail's going to go. I need to make sure I put water on first. And then I'll make sure that I join this tail on at the end. And for the rest, I'm just going to press it on like that. There we go, that's the tail. While I'm here, I can smooth out the back. Cool, so when I'm making my cat, I'm going to keep an eye on little bits that seem like they're getting some cracks. And most cats also have whiskers on their eyebrows, which is one of my favourite bits of a cat. I think I won't do a collar. Well, I haven't made up my mind yet. But I'm going to do a big circle on the belly to show where a different colour goes on the cat. You know what, I think I am going to make a collar so I can put a little bell around its neck. I think that'll be fun. So for my collar, I'm going to make just the tiniest little sausage, and I'm going to make it flat. And here we go, I'm squashing it with my thumb or my finger, like that. Now wet one side of it. And as I go, I'm just pressing it on here. I don't want it to fall off. There we go. And now, where the collar bumps into the tail, I'm just going to cut it off there. To make this collar a little bit more fancy, even though Scully doesn't wear a collar because she's too grumpy. Okay, and now for the finishing touch, I'm going to put a little bell on the collar. And for my bell, it's basically going to look like a gum nut. I'm just going to make a tiny little ball, like that. And I'm going to just do a little cross in the top of the ball. There we go, like that. And once I stick that on, I think that's going to be really cute. There we go, my super cute maneki-neko. Okay guys, thanks for watching my lucky cat tutorial. My cat is still very wet, so I'm going to let her dry out completely before I add any colours to her, but I'll show you that process as well. So don't forget that if you want to play with some clay too, you just need to call up the Aeon Academy office and arrange a clay delivery to your house. So try that out. Thanks guys, see you next time. Her name is Scully.